Cloud 2K, and today I'm rebuilding the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's go. The Memphis Grizzlies are a interesting team because obviously we know Ja Morant has been pretty much an all-star caliber player, all-NBA caliber player since he has gotten into the league in, 2019, I believe. But he's definitely having more of a down season. Now, it's not going to show the stats of this season because, but he's dealt with his injuries, and he's kind of been phased out as the Grizzlies' best player by one Jaren Jackson Jr., who's having an all-defensive season, might win DPOY for the second time, and of course, all-star level player, maybe All-NBA. I'm not sure if he's going to get All-NBA votes, but Jaren Jackson Jr. is really taken over being the best player. Again, whether it's injuries or just the offensive system that Taylor Jenkins runs, it just seems like Jaren finds himself with the ball in his hands more times than not. Desmond Bane has been a lot better as of recently. Didn't start the season so well, but the past, I'd say 2-ish months, I think he's been back to one of the better just wings. He's a really good fit next to Jaren, next to Ja Morant. Santi Aldama is one of the better role players in the entire league. I'm really a big fan of him. Him and Jake LaRavia, who they traded away to the Kings. Zach Edey, I've never really been the biggest fan of Zach Edey, but I do think, at least in 2K, being an 81 overall 7'4" center, he's going to be a good starting center for us. Jalen Wells, I'm a big fan of him. I watched Tee It Up with Pierre Andreessen, and he interviewed Jalen Wells, and it was a really great story to hear being like a D2 to a D1 to now being a second-round pick and being one of the better rookies in the NBA, maybe potentially rookie of the years. Brandon Clark's always been just a solid backup big man. I might move on from him in this rebuild. Scottie Pippen Jr.'s kind of bounced around, but then found his home in Memphis and is one of the better backup guards in the league. G.G. Jackson, still only 19 years old. I think he might be 20 now. I don't remember when his birthday is. But, came on as a rookie sensation as 18 years old. I think he's going to develop just fine for us. Luke Kennard's one of the better shooters in the league. Vince Williams Jr., Marvin. This team's just really, really good. They have a lot of pieces. And then, of course, Yuki down here. I do think if I look at coaching here, they want to do Morant, Bane, Wells, Jaren, Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama, Zach Edey, Scottie Pippen, GG, Luke Kennard. Okay, so no Vince Williams, no Marvin Bagley, no Jay Huff. I don't know if I even want... Well, I do want Zach Edey starting over Brandon Clark. Just, he's younger. I think he's just going to develop more, obviously, because Brandon Clark's 28 years old versus a 21, 22-year-old Zach Edey. I do like this starting lineup, though. Morant, Bane, Wells, Jaren Jackson, and Zach Edey. I think it's a good starting lineup. I like the bench. I think I'd rather play Vince Williams over a Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard, again, is one of the better shooters in the league in 93 ball, where Vince Williams is probably going to be, 75. But again, Vince Williams is a 24 versus, 28, 29-year-old Luke Kennard, 28-year-old Luke Kennard. So I'm just going to go ahead and take his minutes away, give him to Vince Williams, and I'm going to maybe trade Luke Kennard here to see if I can just... I don't even know if I can get anything off of him. Just, I don't really want him. $9 million last year was deal. I'll throw Marvin Bagley in there too. It's $20 million. That's just got to give me something good, I would assume. Brook Lopez, AJ Green, Zach Collins. I honestly, if I can move for a pick, I'd be happier than ever. But with that $12 million of Marvin Bagley, maybe I can't get a pick out of that. So maybe I do go ahead and just take Marvin Bagley out of this. Luke Kennard, $9 million for a good shooter. Last year was deal, so we can re-sign him to a 2 or 3 year deal. Not my business. And Kelly Oubre in a second. I'm not giving up a pick to move on from him. Max Strus in the first. I don't really want Max Strus. Don't really want Al Horford. Johnny Zhang. We did give up a second round pick to get. No, I'm not doing that. Not a lot here. Not a lot here at all. I was hoping to get at least one pick, and it seems like Michik and a first round pick from the Suns is going to be that. That is one of the easiest trades we're going to do. Zach Edey back into the starting lineup. Down to 22, 27. Yeah, that feels a lot better. We'll have to move off of some of these people, I guess, but I'm not really worried about that. 33, 29, 27. Okay, let's play with these minutes a little bit. Vince Williams at 11, GG at 14. I kind of like this. I don't want to take away too many minutes, but I do want Zach Edey, 29, 34. Oh, 29 and 30 for Bane. Let's look at the system proficiency here for the coach, Taylor Jenkins. 3.5-star balance. Do we have a 4-star somewhere? We do not. So I guess just we're going to go balance. First game against the Utah Jazz, we win by 13 points. Colin Sexton gives us 27, but 33, 1-8 from Morant. I think Morant's going to be really, really good for us. He's usually in MVP conversations in 2K at least. So I think he's going to be great. Desmond Bane with 30. I like Desmond Bane. The problem I've always had with him in 2K, especially this past 2K25, 2K24, is that he'd be an 82 to 83 and then just never really get better. So it was a big contract for a guy that was just fine in the game of 2K. Santi Aldama was really good. Jaren's didn't have the best front game. I do want to look at 90, 90, 85, 55, 35, 35, 60. Vince Williams will put you up to like a 60 as well. I don't know how much I'm really going to do with this team. Let's go to the deadline and like, I don't know, maybe some bench help. Here at the trade deadline, 33-18 puts us as the 4th seed in the Western Conference, only 5 games behind the Spurs, Timberwolves, Mavericks. Jaren's 21-5 and not as great as he is in real life. He just, I guess, doesn't translate that well to 2K. Ja, 24, 4, 8, 50, 40, 86%. Desmond Bane, 21, 5 and 4, 45% from 3. Santi Aldama, 10 and 6. Is this the last year of his contract? That's interesting. Zach Edey, 6 and 9. About a block and a half a game, an assist a game. Jalen Wells, 7, 2, 3. Shooting pretty decently. I'll take that. Brandon Clark, 8 and 4. Not shooting well from 3. Scottie Pippen Jr., 8, 2, 2. I mean, just good all around the board. Just good seasons all around the board. What do I like want to move on from? Or what do I want to like? Do I trade Santi Aldama because it's the last year of his contract, try to get somebody under contract for like a backup? We just have so many good pieces here. I'd hate to like, I don't really want to change anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what I want to move on from. Like, let's look at contracts here. 36 for Ja, 34 for Bane, 25 for Jaren, 12 for Brandon Clark. Do I like Clark and Bagley? Do I package that together to try to get like a better starting center? Move Zach Edey to the bench. Like, you know what? Before we do all that, let's see how we rank. Team stats here. Offense, points per game. We are 13th. Defensive points per game. So we are the 5th best defense. So we do have to score more. Okay. So we have Brandon Clark. We have Marvin Bagley. That should be $25-ish million to get me a decent, like, do we want more of a scoring center? But we have a top defense, so I don't really want to give that up for a center. You know what I'm saying? Miles Turner could be a good, he's on the last year of his contract. Or does he have an option? I don't think he has an option, but he definitely could. No, we would have to re-sign Miles Turner. Okay, and he's 28. Jakob Poeltl, yeah, decent. He got 2 years on his contract. Isaiah Hartenstein, Jalen Williams. Honestly, I might go with the Miles Turner. I know we have to re-sign him, but 14, 6. Like, I think he would help our offense. And, yeah, is he going to start? Yeah, I do like him starting. I do think now a bench of Aldama, Edey, Pippen, and Gigi with Vince Williams. I think this team is really good. I'm still worried about our offense a little bit. But let's look at his shot tendency. Maybe we bump up his shot tendency a little bit. I do that because 2K doesn't always keep up with the times of how people shoot. 70, we'll do that to a 75 just to try to bring some more offense. We do have the Thunder, the first game after the trade deadline. We win by 11, 34 from Ja. Where is Miles Turner? 16, 5, 1, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He took 11 shots. I'll take that. It just looks like Santi couldn't hit his shots. Desmond Bane couldn't really hit his shots. I'll take that. We won the game. I think Miles Turner edition wins us a championship. So I am hearing contract extensions. It does say Santi Aldama will re-sign. So a 4-year, like $8 million contract extension. We keep Santi Aldama. I was really worried he was going to leave in the offseason. But we kind of locked up one of the best backup bigs in the entire NBA. Shea wins MVP. Khalil Ware Rookie of the Year. Russell Westbrook 6th Player of the Year. Vic Depoy, Amin Most Improved. Trae Young Clutch. Chris Finch Coach of the Year. Zachary Staples Executive of the Year. We have no Grizzlies on the first team, the second team, or the third team. Defensive teams, nobody on the first team. Okay. So, Zach Edey is our only award. All rookie second team, 6 and 8, assist a game, a half a steal, a block a game. You know, for being the... Where do we go? We fell to the 8th seed. Oh, okay, so maybe the Miles Turner trade was not that good for us? 22, 5, an assist for Jaren. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe that was a mistake. That makes me really, really worried. We have Memphis in the first playing game. We just have to win one. Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Bol, Nick Richards. I assume we should have this. We do. We do beat them. We're the 8th seed. I thought we only had to win one game. Because we're the... I thought we only had to win one. Or I guess, yeah. No, Phoenix? Oh, Phoenix beat us. Oh, brother, you have no idea. Phoenix beat us in that game. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I saw us move on, and I don't know. Whatever. We lose by 3. Kevin Durant with 25, 36 from Morant. It just looks like Desmond Bane struggled. Jaren didn't really have a great game either. Miles Turner didn't have a very good game. Okay. That's not good for us. We have the Clippers in the first round. Now we have to win this game to get in. James Harden, Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard, Derek Jones Jr., and Zubac. I feel confident. No, we lost. Okay. All right. Well, season 1's over. We ended up missing the playoffs entirely after being the, 4 seed at the trade deadline. And the Timberwolves win, and Anthony Edwards, your finals MVP over the 76ers. Sure. LeBron, you're not retiring just yet. I'm sorry, my guy. Draft lottery. I don't even know what kind of picks we have. Honestly, I'm not familiar with the situation over here. Grizzlies. It looks like the Wizards have our pick at 13. From a trade, I don't know. Trade is that? I don't know what trade that is. Grizzlies, I don't see us anywhere else outside of that. Bummer. Absolute bummer. So we're going to go ahead and go to the draft. See if we can maybe make a move here. Trade Finder. We have 2 seconds. Does 2 seconds get us into the first round? That's pick 27. Okay, we are now in the first round. Now that we're in the first round, can we do 27? And is there anybody I want to move on from right now? John Konchar's $6 million for 2 years. Dean Wade, Jordan Walsh, Jordan Miller. Can I maybe move up? Dallas Mavericks, later first round pick. Pick 22, Maxwell Lewis. Can I maybe 27. We're gonna do John Konchar. Where's my man at? Down here, $6 million. And then we'll do a Timberwolves Cavaliers swap first round pick. Does that get me, if I were to say, let's get me into the lottery. Can I get 14? 14 from the Lakers, $6 million. Okay, do we have anybody they could give me money from? George Niang, Kobe, it has to be Niang. Yeah, they want a Memphis unprotected for Mo Gay. Not doing that, but I will give you another second round pick, and then I'll give you nothing. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to trade Finder that pick again. We're going to get John Konchar back into this trade, 27, and, I mean, like I said, Dean Wade. I'm just going to take the later first round pick. We might use that in a trade later, so we just got to get as many as we possibly can. We have nobody to sign. Micic, we're going to let him walk. Don't want him on the team. Nobody here I'm really interested in giving a qualifying offer to. So we have Morant, Pippen, Desmond Bane, Gabe Vincent still at 78. Maybe I should have used him in the trade deadline or at the draft instead of John Konchar, but whatever. Wells, Williams, Jaren, Santi Aldama, Gigi. I want Gigi to play the 3 because he's going to go up to an 81. Yeah, then his backup can be power forward. That's okay with me. That way also, like, we can definitely move on from Gabe Vincent. So Jaren, Santi, and then Zach Edey and Jay Huff. Okay. If I were to just say, hey, Gabe Vincent, does anybody want Gabe Vincent? For nothing, like, it's 1 year deal, $11 million, 78 overall. He'll give you something. Give me Terrence Mann, which I know is a 3-year contract. I'm going to use that later, but I get a first round pick out of it. Thank you very much. Now, if I look at our team, what do we really need? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, maybe not LeBron as much as I would like LeBron. Miles Turner's still here. He didn't have the best season with us, but we did trade for him, so I'm going to give him a 4-year contract. We're going to bring back Miles Turner. Everybody else can leave. I think that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring back pretty much the same team as last year, which is, I know, crazy considering we lost in the playoffs. But I think Morant should get better. Pippen should get better. Desmond Bane's probably going to stay the same. Wells should get better. Gigi should get better. Maybe Vince Williams gets better. Jaren might get, like, everybody's young enough that I think they'll get better. And if not, then I screwed up. Player progression for year 2 sees Morant go by 1. Jaren drops by 1. At 25, okay. +1 for Bane, +2 for Edie, +2 for Wells, 1 for Aldama, 4 for GG. 2 of that was, I think, the me switching to a 2, or a 3, 2 for Scottie Pippen Jr. And yeah, Vince Williams does not get better. Interesting. Okay. Maybe that's what we got to do. We got to trim some of the fat of this team of like, we have 10 good players, but maybe we combine 2 of those to get 1 better player. I don't really know. I'm just kind of thinking stuff right now. Morant, Bane, Wells, Jaren, Miles Turner, Zach Edey, Aldama, GG, Scottie Pippen Jr., Vince Williams. Maybe Vince Williams is the guy. Maybe at the deadline we re-flip Miles Turner and Vince Williams to get maybe even better upgraded center. Because I can't really think of anything else I would be interested in doing. Let's go back to system proficiency. 4-star now balanced. Is that going to be the best? 4 perimeter centric. Oh, okay. Creates mismatches in favor of stretch bigs. We do have a Miles Turner. Typically poor against defensive bigs, often punching glass. Okay. I think I'm going to run with balanced. Because rebounding is a huge thing in this 2K. It just is what it is. First game, we have the Hornets, and we lose by 10. That's not good. Ja had a pretty good game. Desmond Bane did not. Aldama, okay. Let's go to game 2. 76ers. We're just in the finals. We do beat them by about 10. 40. Oh, yeah. We need a big All-NBA type season from Ja Morant. I mean, yikes. Maybe Miles Turner does have to go. It's not looking very good. Trade deadline 31-20. We are the 6 seed. The 5 seed. Not loving that. Not loving that. Let's look at our team stats. There's got to be something just wrong. Offensive points per game. We are 10th. Okay. Defensive points per game. I'm assuming we're going to be... Yeah, we're third. We're the third best defense. We just still can't score the ball. With Ja Morant, kind of sucks. 26, 5, and 8. He's having a good season. Jaren, 19, he just isn't playing like he does in real life. Bane is not playing well. Zach Edey is fine. Miles Turner, oh boy. We're just not playing well. Jalen Wells is upset. Okay, it's 100% got to be a trade of Miles Turner, Vince Williams Jr., and then maybe a Mavericks Thunder first round swap pick. It's got to give me something. I need a massive upgrade here at center, and I'm hoping this is enough money to kind of. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot. Quentin Grimes. Okay, Jarrett Allen. Jarrett Allen would be really sick, and I feel like it's hard not to do that. I'm throwing the Jarrett Allen trade. Jarrett Allen, welcome to Memphis. I feel Memphis feels like a good spot for Jarrett Allen. Morant, Bane, GG, Jaren. I mean, that's just going to make our defense better, too. He's shooting at 13 points a game, about 10 rebounds. Zach Edey, Aldama, Pippen, Wells, still off the bench. Oh, they do want to put GG in the starting lineup. He does bring more offense than Wells. He does do that. Grant Williams, I do not care. Down to a 9-man rotation. That also helped that kind of thing. Wells only getting 14 minutes a game does kind of suck, but he's not happy here. I do think I'm going to play him a little bit more than Scottie Pippen Jr. because he is still one of our younger stars. I like this. I think this should help. I know our offense is 10th. That's still good. We have the number 3 defense. We do beat the Hawks by 7. Trey with 37, but 38 from Morant. I mean, Jarrett Allen 12, 11. I'm hoping maybe, again, Jalen Wells is a really, really good player, but in 2K, I just don't think he's going to score enough to really be a starting wing. So I guess this is probably for the better. It's probably for the better that we go ahead and just put him on the bench and let him be a defensive menace off the bench. Sure, yeah. Shea wins another MVP. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Russell Westbrook 6th Player of the Year again. Vic Depoy, Jalen Tyson Most Improved. Steph Curry Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Daigneault Coach of the Year. John Murphy Executive of the Year. No Grizzlies on the first team. Ja Morant All NBA second team. 27, 5, 8.5, 50, 38, 85%. Ja Morant had a phenomenal bounce back season. No Jaren Jackson Jr. Maybe on the defensive team. We get Jaren all defensive second team. 19, 5, about a steal, or about 2 steals, 2 blocks a game. We'll go and give him that. 36% from 3. Just, it's frustrating when he's a 91 and he's playing like not like that, unfortunately for us. So I don't know what we're going to do about that, but we are the 3 seed. We are the 3 seed against the San Antonio Spurs in the first round. Ty Jerome, De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, and Vic. It's a good team. This is a very, very tough first round matchup. First game, we do win by 7 points. Ja Morant, 27, 7, and 8. 19 from Jaren, 17 and 15 off the bench in 27 minutes for Zach Edey. Game 2, they blow us out. Jared Allen didn't do much. Santi Aldama didn't do much. Zach Edey did not do much. Gigi did not do much. It was Ja Morant. It was just Ja Morant in game 2. Okay. Okay, we do not love that. Down to an 8-man rotation. It looks like that means Scottie Pippen, you're losing your minutes. For game 4, we tie it 2-2. De'Aaron Fox with 21, but 39, 7, and 14 for Ja Morant. Desmond Bane with 30, 10 and 10 from Jared Allen, 22 from Jaren. Game 5, we go up 3-2. Jaren, finally, 39, 4, 2, 4, 5. It's my power forward in my career. That's what he is, man. It's what he is. We have a game 7. This is year 2, and we're fighting to get out of the first round. It's not looking great, but we're home. We're in Memphis. We're in Tennessee. Them Texas boys ain't ready for I've never been to Tennessee or Texas, so I can't even talk. But what I do know is that they're kicking our ass right now. And just like that, we get bounced in the first round. Ja Morant, 28-2, 13. Damn. This is not going good, Memphis. This is not going good. The Spurs win in 6, and Vic is your finals MVP. LeBron finally retires. We're going to go to the draft lottery. I think we should have a decent enough pick. The Grizzlies, no, the Hornets have our pick. Cool. So let's just go to team player options. This is year 3. Maybe this is where we swing for a star. Zach Edey, Gigi Jackson are both going to come back. Obviously, qualifying offers, we have nobody. Moratorium period. We have Morant, Pippen, Desmond Bane, Gigi, Jalen Wells, Santi Aldama, Jared Allen, and Zach Edey. So Jaren is a free agent. Jaren's a free agent. He wants $40 million, and we're going to give him 30. And Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to come back. Good. I'm not loving how he's playing in this simulation. I'm just going to be real with you. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's our 9-man rotation. Do I swing for a star? Do I swing for a star? And by doing that, I'm going to fill up my roster here. And I have somebody in mind. Player progression for year 3 says Morant go up by 1. Jaren stays. So does Jared Allen. Zach Edey by 3. 1 for Wells, 1 for Jackson, 1 for Grant Williams, 1 for Terrence Shannon Jr., who I brought in probably to be a part of a trade, a young asset in a trade, 78 overall, a fine role player, young role player. We love that. Now, let's look across the league. I don't know if teams will be selling right now because it's the start of the season. You know what I mean? That's more of a mid-season thing. But I figured I'd at least look. Or maybe there's some rebuilding teams that have like a couple draft picks and maybe some young talent like a Terrence Shannon Jr. I'm just saying. We, again, I don't think there'll be any sellers. I'm just going to check. Just going to check and see if there's anybody that's selling, which would be funny. But I don't see it happening. Okay, no. So now let's look at rebuilding. Nobody on the Bulls that I want. I see Luka. We're not getting Luka as much as I would like that. Trae Young, Zachary Ricochet, Jalen Johnson. Okay. Bam Adebayo. RJ Barrett, Keontae George, Dylan Harper. Not loving this. Austin Reeves, Walker Kessler, Lou Dort, VJ Edgecombe, Franz, Paolo. They won't trade VJ Edgecombe, which is fine. Could I maybe do a Franz Wagner trade? I know Paolo's right there. Trust me, I know Paolo's right there. But I just like the Franz Wagner film to seem better with Jaren than a Paolo Banchero. Fight me. I don't give a shit, bro. That's what I think. Let's go over to the Magic. And let's try. What kind of money is Franz Wagner? $41 million is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And what kind of seasons has he been having? Like these past couple years. 19, 21. Okay, $40 million. We can do that because it's going to be Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane for Franz Wagner. Straight up, they're obviously going to say no. And that's fine with me. This is where you also look at where's a Terrence Shannon Jr. There you go. It's another nice young role player for you. And then I give you our first round pick unprotected this year. Okay, we're building something. We have the Lakers 2029 first-round pick, 2-star value. Boom, Franz Wagner, welcome to Memphis. Ja Morant, Taurean Prince. Okay, Wagner, Jaren, Jared, Zach Edey, Jalen Wells. So this is where Jalen Wells is now going to step back into the starting lineup as a 2-guard. He does drop by 2 overalls, which is kind of nuts. But we bring some more defense back into our starting lineup that way. I like it. I'm happy with it. Now we're going to run Morant, Wells, Wagner, Jaren Jackson, Jared Allen, Zach Edey, G.G. Jackson, Santi Aldama, Scottie Pippen Jr. Are you kidding me? We do have to fill up one roster spot here. Free agents. Let's slide on down here to somebody. Haywood Highsmith, welcome to Memphis, my guy. I feel like you would fit in Memphis decently well. I do. I feel like people from that Heat culture fit into that Memphis grit and grind a little bit well. That's just, I don't know. That's how I feel about that. Grant Williams has just been chilling here, by the way. Just getting a free bag. 34, 27, 32, 31, 39, 29. Zach Edey is going to drop. Okay, we're going to take these bench minutes down just a little bit. Jaren's 33, 33, 31 for Jared Allen. 30, we do need that defense. We need that defense. I feel good about this team. We're going to always check system proficiency. 4-star balanced. If there's anything better than 4-star, I will go to that. There's not. That's okay with me. Game 1 against these 76ers, we do put up 161 points. 49, 8, and 14 from Morant. 27, 5, 3, 3, 1 from Jaren. Franz with 23 on he fouled out in 31 minutes. Don't care. Jared Allen, I feel like we built a super team here. Trade deadline 35 and 16. The 3 seed still can't find that 1 seed. Let's go down to team stats here. Points per game offensive wise, we are the 3rd best offense. Defensively, we are obviously we're going to be down on this side of it. We are not great. Okay. Not a good defense anymore, which is interesting because we still have Wells, we have Jaren, we have Allen, Edey, Zach Edey. Oh my lord. Why are we not a good defense? What am I missing here, man? What am I missing here? Jalen Wells has been fine. Man. Franz has been 21. Ja Morant, 28 and 9, basically. Why are we not? Jaren's just not really performing. Do I maybe mess with his tendencies a little bit? Like, his shot tendencies, make it a 90. Put up for Franz as well. I don't understand. I don't really want to make a trade, though. Like, who would I move on from here? I mean, Grant Williams has $14 million. That's just something that you probably should move on from. Where though? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really want to change his team up too much. I was liking the Ja Morant, the Jaren Jackson. Like, I was liking keeping a lot of people here. I don't really want to move on from that. There's a 1st-round pick. Do I just shop? Do I shop Jared Allen around? Jared Allen, a Celtics 1st-round pick, our 1st-round pick. That's Jared Allen, 2 1st-round picks has got to give me something good. If it doesn't, I'd be thoroughly shocked. And, like, listen, now that I started my face games, I don't want to start. Oh my God, there's Tyrese Maxey, Zach LaVine, John Collins, Zubac. It's gonna be really hard to get a better center than Jared Allen. Sabonis, Jalen Brunson's here. Do I get assets and flip them? Sengun in the 1st. I know it's not the Jalen Brunson, but at least we have somebody. If not, Sengun, Rockets, Cavs. That's 2 1st-round picks. Like, we're getting to the world where, like, we're looking at top-level centers, which is gonna be tough to get. Looks like we're getting a lot of the same offers. There's still Brunson there. I can bring back Jared Allen, but with Tari Eason this time. Whoa. Oh. I know it doesn't really help our center spot. But, I mean, there was also a center there. Oh, I'm sorry. Kevin Durant and Donovan Clingan. Kevin Durant's our sixth man. You gotta be out of your goddamn mind. I'm sorry, Franz. You're going to the 2. Jaren's, I get. No. Obviously not. It's going to be. What am I doing here? Kevin Durant playing the. Oh, he is going to play the 3. Okay. It's going to be. Yeah. Morant, Wagner, Durant, Jaren, Edey, Donovan Kling, and Gigi Jackson, Santi Aldama, and Jalen Wells. Yeah. Scottie Pippen's not even playing anymore. I'll give it a 10-man rotation so Scottie Pippen can stay in the lineup. Kevin Durant was a guy, when I mentioned earlier about going to this offseason for like a big trade, and I had somebody in mind that was Kevin Durant, but then I was like, oh, there's Franz Wagner. That should be good. What about get them both? Just get them both. And if we don't win with this team, then I'm sorry, Memphis. I tried everything I could. He doesn't have a great first game, but that's okay. I've done what I can do here. Jokic gets another MVP. VJ Edgecombe, Rookie of the Year. Jaden Ivey, 6th Player of the Year. Vic Depoy, Dylan Harper, Rookie, or Most Improved, Ja Morant, Clutch Player of the Year, 26, 5.5, 9 assists, a steal a game, 50, 33, 85%. Chris Finch, Coach of the Year. That's not us, never mind. I'm an idiot. Grizzlies, we have nobody on the first team. We have Ja Morant, All-NBA second team again. Nobody on the third team. Defensive teams, nobody on the first team. Nobody on the second team. Rookie teams, okay. Okay, we end up being the 2 seed in the Western Conference to take on Sacramento in the first round. Devin Carter, Lester Quinions, DeMar DeRozan, Keegan Murray, Sabonis. If we lose this, there's no outro. The video's just going to end. I'm going to be so dead ass with you. We're up 1-0, 1-1. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to Cloud 2K, and today I'm rebuilding the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's go. So yeah, you'll notice something a little different. I'm in this video. Usually I don't put myself in rebuilds, but you know what?